been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Yeah. Follow me now.
Obviously, like I said, we're up here until the hours of 10 o'clock because we're covering for DJ Dizzy for Energy Tuesday. So we thought, let's just bring the energies early today.
yeah, is that what we was thinking? Or?
Well, that's what I said last week.
Okay.
I'm just repeating my bars, innit? But anyways, Firahs, tell us what we're talking about today, man.
The rise in stabbings right now. Now, knife crime has been on a mad thing.
Yeah. There's been a lot of headlines in the past 2 weeks. I can't even lie, man. A lot of headlines.
Yeah, man, it's been going on for a while. If you remember, we had that triangle situation where a girl cheated on her boy.
Oh, that thing,
set up.
We covered that, yeah. I remember.
Covered that.
Yeah.
We've seen nights outs going too crazy, man, and getting stabbed up.
Yeah.
It's been a madness. It's been a madness, and at the end of the day, I feel like it's important to talk about the streets right now. What's your opinion on the streets, and how do you feel like it's functioning right now?
Yeah, like I've said, the past 2 weeks it's been obviously you have these reports of some instances where people get into unfortunate situations where there's like violence and someone ends up getting stabbed or shot or whatever. But it just seemed like in the past 2 weeks, especially, it's just been a bit too much,
Yeah.
Like what was that one day where because I remember the first article that I saw was the people that were throwing bottles at police in Brixton.
Yeah.
Trying to attend to someone who got stabbed. And then when I read that article, there was actually I think it was 4 other instances on that same day.
Yeah.
There was one in Shepherd's Bush. I can't remember the others. I'm completely sorry, but yeah, I'm like, what's going on? And I must have seen another instance where on the same day, another madness happened where there was multiple different places where there was just multiple different things going. Oh, don't forget the thing in Hyde Park as well.
Yeah.
When man got chased down and that. Yeah. And then
it's not even just UK, in like London. It's all over. All over England.
Yeah. Let's not forget about the little kid that got chased by the elders in Birmingham. Was it Birmingham?
Yeah, where
Birmingham,
it was dominantly white people that hate black people.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kirby Tomaland Queen for letting us know about that one.
I forgot who I heard talk about the specific area in that place. Said that it is usually quite racist down there. I forgot who said that though.
I don't know who said that.
I forgot who said that.
Shout out to Tribly. Yeah, that was a custom. The kid was 13 years old.
Yeah, the 13-year-old. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You see this whole conversation about stabbing now. You know my stance on it, or you might know a little bit my stance on it. Now, I'm not the type of person that blames the music scene or the culture.
Yeah.
But, and I'm always gonna say this.
Yeah.
This is what people want to be.
Yeah.
Are those rappers?
Yeah.
Are those cultured, so-called the oldest in the game?
Yeah.
This is who they want to be.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily their fault.
Yeah.
Because they're going through exactly the same thing that those kids went through. That's all that they know. You can't blame somebody for going through something and then promoting that same thing.
Or not even promoting it, just talking about their experiences. Cause
but experiences is different. But I'm talking about upbringing.
Yeah.
Because if people are surrounded by certain things,
of course, yeah.
How can we then be like, yo, it's not your fault? Big shout out to Vanessa at the burner right now. How is it their fault?
Yeah.
When they're doing what we're doing, not me and you necessarily, but I mean like the oldest that we would know in the hood.
Yeah.
They were the youngest before they were the oldest.
Of course, yeah.
They're just doing what they've seen. They're doing what they deem to be normal in their ends.
Yeah.
Like it's normal in your ends to be shutting.
Yeah.
Be repping your postcode that you don't own.
Yeah.
Like that's normal to man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So to blame them for doing that, to me, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Blame the government, fam.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, J-Man has something. We have a spare mic. Okay, he wants to get the seat. Yeah, I need to get my water.
Yeah, go on, J-Man. What you gotta say? Yeah, it's on.
Let me use this one. Yeah. On that, I get that society has a big role to play. The olders, the youngers thing. But hear what? Everyone has a choice. Yeah? Sometimes you're born into a certain society and a certain area, and you feel that you have to live up to certain expectations because it makes you feel like you're more or less of a man.
Yeah.
Because of the people around you, you feel like that is the cool thing to do.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I have to do because my man's doing it, because my older's doing it.
Yeah.
You understand? They feel that like you said, that's all they've seen.
Yeah.
That's all they've seen. So they feel that is what you're supposed to be when you're older, because you're gonna be seen in a certain way.
Yeah.
It's all about image.
100%.
Like it's all about the image. Everyone wants to be seen as the next, what shall I say, ringleader, gang lord, or you understand? What? What's going on? Yeah, you get me. So it's like I go out there, 15 years old. Yeah. I believe when you're 15, you know right from wrong.
Yeah.
You know if you're stealing, you know whether it's right or wrong.
100%.
Yeah. You know if you hit someone, you know whether it's right or wrong. You know whether you're defending yourself or you're going out there to intentionally harm someone.
Yeah.
You know, even though you've grown up in that society and you feel that this is the right way, deep down you know that's wrong.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But in certain situations there's consequences, and which this is what people don't realize. When you look on the flip side, when you're part of an estate, sometimes you get trapped. You might not want to live that certain life. And this is what people fail to understand on the flip side. You might not want to live that certain life, but you have no choice, because there will be consequences, because the man them on the block will either want to do you some harm because you're not a part of them. So it's a case of you're either with us or you're against us. So, oh wow. All right, who's answering? What, Curvy, Tourmaline? All right. Sorry, they say if you don't do certain bad things, they call you out. Sorry, typo, but okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And Curvy Queen saying, helping them see the reality. Have people who have lived it and ain't going to glorify the madness, and open some eyes. One life saved is still progress. 100. But yeah, that's what I have to say on that. People just need to see the flip side and see both sides of the story, you understand? Because some people have no choice.
Yeah.
Some people do have a choice, but I believe when you get to a certain age, you got to man up.
100%. Now, big shout out to J-Man. He's probably going to come back because he's chilling during the game, so he's definitely going to be coming back soon. When he hears something crazy, he'll be like, alright, let me jump on the bike real quick. Don't look at 1-2 pointers and that. Hey, Lowzer. You're from the ends as well, though. You ain't got nothing to say about the knife crime in London right now? Yeah, man.
Okay, yes.
Oh, man. Where's the mic? Where's the mic?
He's right here, man.
Anyways, Lowzer, with knife crime on the rise, how do you feel about knife crime so far? Like, what's your verdict on knife crime? For somebody who's been from the ends, understands the hood gang, what are you saying?
Check 1, check 2. Yeah, DJ Lowzer right now on the mic. See with knife crime right now, the rate is going up, and to see with knife crime right now, to be honest, it's going up, and I've been through knife crime myself, and really and truly, getting stabbed is not a nice thing, innit? I'm from Wharf Road, SE17, and over there, it's not it's not pretty. Every day someone's getting stabbed. It's not a pretty thing, actually. And to be honest, getting stabbed, I've been through knife crime myself. I've been stabbed in my chin, and I've been stabbed in my leg. And right now, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say too. I'm not gonna say too much. I'll leave it as that.
So how do you think we can fix this problem?
There's only one way to fix the problem.
Before I let you finish, personally, I don't think we can completely eradicate the problem, but we can greatly reduce it. So I'll let you continue.
Okay, you see all the young people that are doing all this knife crime. You have to see like this. They love music, innit? Yeah. So why don't you make a youth club? Yeah. That's got a recording studio in it.
Yeah.
And see what happens after that.
I've heard enough man come from the youth club kind of thing where they've gone to a youth club one time, they've done the music thing, and then they've just stuck with it. So you think, because obviously I'm too old to be going to these youth clubs now, and I used to help out in youth clubs here and there, but I don't know how the youth clubs are running nowadays. If you can give me some more light on how youth clubs are nowadays, whether more have closed down or what? Yeah, what's happening?
The youth club that I was working in, it's closed down.
Okay, so funding's been cut and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, funding's been cutting down. All the young people that's out here on the street corners right now, there's nothing for them to do.
Yeah.
That's why they get bored.
Yep.
And they start trapping.
Yeah.
Because obviously they want to make money, innit? Money is sweet. Driving a Bentley is sweet.
Yeah.
So that's what they want to do right now. But see with certain things in this country right now.
Yeah.
They see the government as well.
Yeah.
The government has got something to blame as well, you know.
Okay. Elaborate. Yeah. Talk about that. What's up with that?
See with the government, yeah.
Yeah. Looking into my eyes and that.
So basically, see the government, they got a big part to play in everything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Because they've cut out all the fundings. They've closed down all the youth clubs.
That's true.
So what else is there for them to do? Maybe play football. They're probably bored of that. Yeah. So the government need to fix up right now.
Okay.
If they want this, the knife crime and fix certain things and stuff in this country, they need to fix up.
Yeah, forgive them something to do.
They got something to do.
And that's exactly what True Blue said on the live. She says, give the youth something to do instead of fighting because they are bored. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I will agree with that because I'm 31, innit? I'm from Wharf Road.
Yeah.
So I know all the.
You've seen it from early.
I've seen it from early, innit? From growing up.
Yeah.
So my eyes have seen lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk too much right now.
I have a lot to say on the topic. Yeah. that's more of a podcast setting than that. Yeah. All right, them ones.
And then obviously Kirby had something to say as well.
So Kirby Tourmaline Queen also says, give them something to help calm their angst. They are angry with the system and they get bored and quick money is easy. True Blue also just came with another comment as well. I worked with the youth for about 20 years, mentoring them, getting them off the streets gangs the street gangs into work, every single boy that I put into a workspace still works there now. So yeah, it sort of coincides with they just need something to do, not even just do or
Just
work
need
towards.
something to do. That's it, really.
Direction.
I'll
Just
say,
a direction
I'll
thing.
say this,
Yeah.
and it's going to be very controversial.
Mm.
I personally believe
Yeah.
that it's hard to explain it how I want to explain it without sounding like I'm a hater.
Okay.
But
It's a space for honesty.
okay, first and foremost, before I go into what I want to say,
Yeah.
the government needs to blame themselves for putting everybody in that same environment, right?
Also putting everyone
Yeah,
in the
because
same area. Okay, yeah.
99% of these people are in council homes,
Yeah.
and they're all put in the same block.
Yeah.
And for that reason only,
Mm-hmm.
the government is cancelled.
Definitely.
Now, going away from that,
Yeah.
I don't feel like parents are doing enough to teach their kids how to not become something that they don't necessarily need to be. Now, when I say that,
Yeah.
I'm now talking about where they come from
Yes.
and what they're used to.
Yeah.
Now, again, is it their fault that they're all broke? Hell no, that's the government's fault.
Yeah.
However,
Uh-huh.
for a child to think that they need to do what they need to do to survive in the streets,
Uh-huh.
the government ain't telling them sell drugs, carry on. They're not doing that, and that's always gonna be their argument, regardless. However we feel,
Yeah.
their argument is always gonna be, well,
Yeah.
I didn't tell all of you man to stab each other. Of course we didn't. We just put you in homes
Okay.
because, let's be real,
Yeah.
your parents can't afford a home
Yeah.
in London.
Uh-huh.
We gave you a council home.
Yeah.
We're giving you half the check.
Mhm.
Whether it's a good area or bad area,
Mhm.
that's not up to us.
Mm.
It's how you lot deal with it.
Mhm.
We as black people,
Yeah.
now, I'm not talking about Asians, there's Asian gangsters, there's white man gangsters, there's gangsters in all types of cultures.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
definitely.
Specifically taken to black people,
Yeah.
we don't rate each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Fam, I can walk into a chicken shop in Kent,
Yeah. Yeah.
predominantly white,
Yeah.
and they're all spam man, yo, what's good?
Yeah.
I pull out to a McDonald's in Brixton,
Yeah.
I'm getting screwed by every single dog I can find. Because they're like, you're not from, I don't recognize you in this McDonald's. What end are you from? Red Ted.
Yeah.
Are we going to blame the government for our own actions towards our own culture?
I wouldn't really say because that's the thing that I couldn't really blame the government for that. I've never been on that bandwagon really myself, but it's just one of those things which is just unfortunate where, okay, cool, you're in a impoverished environment. Okay.
Hold on, before you go, big shout out to Gully Yanko in the building right now.
And then now, say for instance, some of these people in these estates have single parents, right?
Yeah.
And now, okay, cool. One argument would be, okay, they don't have much to do. Because I've known enough people growing up as well, not even living in estates, living in actual homes where they're with their single mom or single dad. As soon as they go home from school, is literally just change your uniform, go outside and do a madness, innit?
Yeah.
And like in terms of like when it comes to their estate now, there's an added thing to it because obviously for them it's like, okay, they're bored, cool. Now when it comes to the financial thing, imagine you're going home to your whatever flat number, whatever.
Yeah.
Going home, opening your fridge. What, you only have like 150 milliliters left of milk. That's the only thing. And then one egg. What are you doing? You're like, oh man needs to come with some money, yeah? So I can at least eat something else.
You have to read that, bro.
And Gully Anko just came with a comment, black people don't take responsibility or ownership for their own wrongdoings. And you know, I might have to agree.
still.
with that one still. And
I don't want to agree, but it is facts.
You have to agree.
Unfortunately, and it's an unfortunate thing. But yeah, but like I was saying, like, okay, cool. You come home, like I said, you see one egg and 150 ml of milk and some sugar in the cupboard or whatever, and then bare empty cups and undone dishes in the sink. What? Man doesn't have anything to eat. Man doesn't have anything to do as well. So what am I gonna do? Oh, my friends are outside. They told me, oh yeah, you know what? I just went to JD and I got myself some trainers and whatever.
Yeah.
That means that means he had leftover money for whatever he wanted to eat. Oh, what? I'm gonna roll with them. Cool. Roll with them now. They start seeing how much money they can get, and then that's how it just goes downhill from there. It's just how it is, man.
Yeah.
How it goes down. We have another comment from True Blue Official saying, I grew up in Hackney. My mum was a single parent, but my kid runs 2 businesses because my mum taught me about manners, respect. I have 12 brothers. Every one of them are successful men. And we have to give a round of applause for that as well. And that's where the responsibility thing comes into play, because it's like, obviously you've come from that situation with your siblings and you've made it work. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna say it's all black people that end up in the wrong path. Obviously, we've had so many success stories, but we also have a lot of sad stories which end too soon, where you see parents burying their kids because of whatever choices were made and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So yeah, it ultimately it just comes down to your personal agency. Like, what choices are you going to make when faced with certain things? And that's how it goes down. And yes, absolutely, just like True Blue said, absolutely.
To conclude on this conversation to do with stabbing, don't leave it down. We've got more topics coming up next. Here at Street Sessions, we play music and we like to have a little bit of the talk as well.
Yes.
I would like to say, in terms of knife crime, we're not talking about guns. It's not gun and knife crime, just knife crime.
You know what? I would like to add a comment onto that, actually.
Yeah,
with me, I class them both as the same thing. Why do I say that? Because obviously over here we don't have access to guns.
All right.
That's why we have knife crime. Either way, people will find a way to
get a gun.
Not even that. To inflict harm on another human being.
Right.
Using the tools that they have access to.
Right.
So with all this, especially when it comes to the question of, how do we solve this crime? I like to call it unnecessary violence. How do we solve the problem of unnecessary violence? Because even if knives were banned, people will still find another way to inflict harm on people to kill others. So it's like, how do we solve this violent nature that we're dealing with? Okay, True Blue with another comment. What happened to old school fighting with your hands? You know what? I don't know, I literally don't know, True Blue. I wish I could give you the answer to that, but I actually don't know. Yeah, even with me, like, growing up, most of the problems were sorted, just fist fighting in the playground, and then that was it. But right now, I don't know what's going on. But the thing is, I haven't been on a school playground in how many years now, so I wouldn't know what's going on. But I think also another comment to add is, I don't think we can really blame the music out there either. I really cannot blame that at all, because either way, whatever sort of media the people consume, you can't really blame. I wouldn't even say blame. You can't really equate their actions to the stuff that they consume, really. It just comes down to circumstances, and otherwise we would have had more cases of people from affluent backgrounds doing violent crimes, and that's just the truth of the matter. So I don't really think we can blame the media for certain things. And when I say media, I mean like music and film. And I know another excuse was video games. I definitely cannot side with that either. But anyways, we don't want to keep it too depressing, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, yes. So True Blue also says, nah, it's not the music, it's how we receive it. Okay. And Katie Rebecca, thank you for the comment as well. She says I'm speaking the truth. Listen, I'm just trying to shed some light into my insight, innit? That's all I'm trying to do. But anyways, we don't want to keep it too depressing today. Obviously, we wanted to touch lightly on it. But also, if you have any ideas, because obviously this is a community discussion, if you want to bring forward any ideas of how we can reduce this problem that we have in our hands, the studio number is 07534 160721. Once again, that's 07534 160721. For those of you who are tuned into the TuneIn app, the Apple Music, the IG Live, you know where to hit us up. Honestly, we want to hear your comments, because the only way we can get to a conclusion is if everyone joins together and comes up with a solution together, really. But like I said, we're not trying to have it too depressing. Hopefully, this will lift up your mood a bit, because, the sun's out. We're not trying to get too depressed, you get me? So, anyways, next up, Free Your Body featuring Davido and Tory Lanez is Easy Stevie.
Being tuned into the streets session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.